and welcome back to Angel Wars Lore. I'm your host, Reverend Jake Zabel, and we're doing our second character analysis video, doing the analysis on Eli's partner, Kira. Kira alongside Eli are the main two characters of the show. According to the DVD extras and the character bios and information given on the now defunct website, they are power class angels. This is referring to the choir which they belong to, and in the traditional angelology, the power class or power choir angels are the warrior types. Now that is their class, which is never really specified in the show. In the show, however, they are given the rank of Guardian. Now, Guardian is not a class, it is more like a job that they have to do. And in regards to rank, Kira is an Anawim, which is a Guardian in training. Well, an Anawim is just an angel in training. She is particularly a Guardian Anawim. This is different to like the messenger Anawim that Cameron is, which we learn about in the episode Return to Sender.
My name's Kira. I'm an Anawim too.
Guess that makes 3 of us.
So while Eli is depicted as being strong but reckless, Kira is exactly the opposite. She's weaker, she's wiser, and she's very cautious. Sometimes too cautious. This is actually something that comes up in the show, even already on the very first episode in the opening scenes.
As for you, you wanted to protect your partner, but you didn't act.
Where Kira is more of a stickler for the rules, following the direct orders of her superiors.
What's this?
I don't know, and I don't care. We have a mission, and it's walking away.
Though she is sometimes convinced by Eli to disobey direct orders in order to save lives.
I'm sorry to report we didn't complete our mission, sir.
Our mission begins and ends with the protection of humans.
Kira is a bookworm. She focuses on her studies rather than on combat. For example, she only ever uses her DRP for the mission directives and not for combat roles like Eli does.
Press record. Voila. Oh, my DRP's full.
Kira's intelligence and obedience landed her a spot on Michael's team, which seems to be the greatest of all the Guardians.
There are 1,000 other Anawim that would give anything to be on this ship.
She is regarded as the top of her class at the Angel Academy. Though this is never spoken about in the show, this is mentioned in the character bios on the DVD extras and, as I said, the now defunct website. Due to the opposite personalities, Kira and Eli... Due to their opposite personalities, Kira is often frustrated by Eli. This is seen mostly in the episode Sticking Together. She'd probably prefer if Eli was sent back to the academy and she got a different partner.
When we get back to the 7, I'm gonna ask for a new partner.
Good. Maybe I can get one too. Someone who's not afraid to take action.
Fine then!
But at the end of the day, Kira and Eli are a good match for one another. They balance each other out. A kind of, not a Christian term, but like yin and yang. They kind of work to balance each other out.
Besides, Kira will keep him balanced.
Kira is less physically combative than Eli, but she can use her smarts in fights. Such as in About Face, when she defeats the demon Shadow by tying him to her wingboard.
Oh no.
Bye-bye, minion.
Or in A Bone to Pick, where, though her attempt fails, she tries to take out the giant Og with a hockey puck and a sling, similar to David and Goliath.
Wait, that gives me an idea. I can't believe I didn't think of this before. It's a classic. We're up against a giant, right? So we should use a sling.
Is also the one that comes up with the plan to defeat the Bug Queen in Sticking Together. Now, as for Kira's weapons and gadgets, Kira's weapon of choice is her crossbow known as Hanu. Although, the website and the DVD extras from the second DVD, they state that this is her weapon. She is never actually seen using the weapon in the first 3 episodes of the Guardian Force. It is only when we get to the Messengers DVD that Kira actually starts using the crossbow. In the very first episode, About Face, Kira is seen using a katana. And when I say seen using, I mean very much a blink and you'll miss it. As she jumps at Morg, she has something in her hand which is not the crossbow, it's a katana, which is probably more, wasn't probably meant to be something in the show. It was probably just when they made the first original character models, the writers of the show probably just gave both angels swords. And so when they made the first episode, her character model had a sword as a weapon, and that it was only later when they got to like the second episode that they thought, hey, we need to give her something different, and decided to give her a crossbow. Though she never actually uses the crossbow in episodes 2 or 3, and as I said, it's only when we get to the Messengers DVD that she starts using that crossbow. As for other weapons, there is in Bone to Pick, as I said, she makes a kind of makeshift slingshot using some hockey netting and a hockey puck. As for gadgets though, Kira uses her DRP and is repeatedly seen using a pair of binoculars, which can be seen in the first episode About Face and also in the Messengers episode Sticking Together. Also in the episode A Bone to Pick, Kira has some sort of scanner device that she uses to identify Og as a Nephilim. We know that this is not her DRP, because at the end of the episode, Eli is using his DRP and the 2 devices are different. As for other gadgets used by Kira, in the character profiles on the DVD extras from the first DVD, while Kira is standing there, she has some sort of laser light thing that shines off her wrist. Since this never appears in the show itself, it is unclear whether this was just like a bright light torch kind of thing, or whether this was meant to be an actual weapon laser, similar to like the flamethrower weapons seen on the Obsidian minions. As for transport, Kira, as an Anawim, does not have a pair of wings and instead uses her hoverboard wingboard thing to fly around on. But also in the third episode, Grace and Glory, she is left in charge to pilot the Seven, which is the massive big spaceship that the Guardian Force flies around on. Kira is shown to be able to play the flute, however, she needs much more practice. And that then wraps up kind of all the information I have on Kira. I've been your host, Reverend Jake Zabel. Goodbye and God bless.